First up, we have Foxy Brown. All you gotta do is listen to Gotta Get You Home and I'll Be with Jay-Z to see there is absolutely zero cap in what the fuck I am saying here. S tier. Next, we have Lauryn Hill. First off, queen, legend, but I feel as if Lauryn sings and her entire songs, like her pieces of art, are better than she raps. Like, just rapping ability, even though her raps are very nice, I think her home is A tier. I am sorry. I'm sorry. Next up, we have Da Brat. Okay, Da Brat reminded me so much of Snoop Dogg that I thought she was biologically related. Although her style and flow ain't original, she can still rap and belongs in A tier if you ask me. Next up, we have MC Lyte. Very old school. MC Lyte is just that though, to me. Like, bars are okay, flow is average, but overall, dope MC to me, but C tier for now. She comes off a little average and not at what I would call an elite female rapper, at least not on this tier list. Next up, we have Queen Latifah. Same problem as MC Lyte. A pioneer though she is, she to me seems average and probably even considered mid in that era. I could see them considering her mid even then. I don't know. You take a listen and you let me know what you came up with. Next up, we got Eve. Eve is a beautiful lyricist and singer. She is the definition of an MC and an artist. Adding legend status to that only amplifies the greatness she's created. She is one of my favorites on this list, but I think her lyricism falls short of the best MCs on this list. A tier, but very talented woman. Next up, we have Trina. Trina's a force to be reckoned with, but with the sex appeal being the leading bars along with like hit and miss punchlines, a legend as she may be, her lyrical skill have me wanting to put her in B tier. Next up, we got Saweetie. Saweetie actually has the same problem as Trina. She's all about sex appeal and she's good at rapping, but with the hit and miss bars, simplistic flows, she lands in B tier. And I know this isn't her limit. I'm Team Saweetie. She definitely is a rising star, not a falling one. Next up, we have Tierra Whack. Tierra Whack is everything with her weird flow, odd pockets, but very good lyricism and topics and videos. She definitely earns A tier on the best female rappers in the game right now. And if you disagree, you're probably just dumb. Rhapsody. I never heard of her, but when I went and listened to this artist, I was completely blown away with the lyricism and wordplay, the flow patterns and songs and all. This woman can stand toe-to-toe with any male rapper out right now, and I'd bet money on that. S tier. Remy Ma. Excluding Sheether, Remy Ma is nothing but a lyricist, part gritty, part sexually charged lyrics, the tippy top of charisma. When she speaks, she definitely makes you listen. She earned being a top tier female rapper long before I even said this obvious shit. So, like, I mean, you can take my word for it, but like, you should already know. Next up, we got Flo Milli. My first listen of Flo Milli left me disappointed, but specifically for this tier list, I went and listened to 3 songs each of all these amazing women, and I can say I was most surprised I've ever been listening to her art. She's an amazing artist, fire lyricist, and can write a good sounding song and keep her extra quirkiness. And not to mention her outfits is flawless. Like, she just got it all and she belongs in A tier. Like, she really does. Next up, we got Monty Love. Monty has a basic style, very popularly used in this era, in the 70s, 60s. And she doesn't stand out much with the other ladies in this era doing the same. She can write, she can flow, but it's all mid-level. She belongs in B tier, and if you disagree, well, why? Lakia. The problem with Lakia is she's riding a wave of a popular sound too many women have and are currently using right now. Also, the sexually charged lyrics have no sauce. What's said is said, and nothing to really think about after that, really. She belongs in B tier, even though her flow is nice and she can rap. She definitely can write a beat too. She's fire. Next, Azalea Banks. Although I hate how hateful she is sometimes, she can fucking rap. And if you disagree, you're either mixing your dislike for her with her music, which is very easy to do, by the way, so I don't blame you. Or you're a hater and can't stop hating, to be fair. It sucks. Not me. Not me. Bia. Listening to Bia was nice and refreshing. I love her choice of flows. I love the videos she chooses to make. She is very entertaining. I originally had her at C until I listened to another 2 tracks, and they held a whole lot better rapping, bars, and swag, but B tier because she can come harder, but she's pretty much on the way to A. Next up, we have Ruby Rose. Her harsh, ready to fight or sexually charged lyrics are nice. However, she's unfortunately not up there with like Flo Milli or any of the S tier rappers. I think she's entertaining, has a decent flow, okay bars, but I've heard those lines said better. If you feel it, you feel me, you get me. But I think she belongs in C tier for now. I hope to hear her excel to her full potential one day. That's it. And up next we got Cash Doll. So, great charisma, makes me believe every word she says. I just feel something missing. She has decent bars. The songs are hit or miss as a whole, but her pen, it ain't weak. It's just not fully developed in my opinion. Much love to her, but I think she is a C tier rapper. Next up, we have Dream Doll. Out of all the dolls, all of them, she is the most lyrical, versatile, and impressive one. Take one listen to Misunderstood and tell me if she ain't worth a fucking A tier in the female rappers tier list. That song itself, it talking about coming from a broken place to making something out of yourself. The backstory of a hero, as I like to call it. She did a mind-blowing job at sucking you in and making you feel her struggle, along with rapping in a way that was so authentic and bar savvy. It's impressed me. I don't know what to say. Next up, we have Asian Doll. As much as I love the Queen of Drill from the songs I've heard, her flow is great and it's gritty and very fucking gangsta. Like, I'd carry my strap to meet with her type shit because she sounds like she's about that life. But her lyrics and punchlines often fall flat. In addition, the overall ranking of her songs are hit and miss. You know, there's some good ones, decent ones, low ones. She's very talented and only evolving, so I'm on her team and want to see her win. Please don't pull up on me. I fuck with you. Erica Banks, another very gritty gangster rapper whose lyrics made me check outside my window when I hear her music. It's just, her music as a whole often is a miss for me. As far as lyricist, she can rap and she can write and she can kill a beat. However, I think consistent, great sounding songs and hard hitting bars would add I think it would add more to her image and discography. She's absolute fire. She's just a small flame in the game so far. Lil Kim. Lil Kim, as legendary as she is, after reviewing a few of her songs and Googling lyrics, she's a great rapper and writer and lyricist. I do think some of her melodies and bars fall flat and fail to interest, however, is great on most tracks, but I couldn't help but be thinking while listening to her music was, I could have done that easy or better than that. And that's when I know there's an issue, you know. Next up we have Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj needs no narration from me. S tier. Cardi B. Here's my problem with Cardi. If all those songs I hear when she's popping off and it's bar after bar and they cold as fuck each time, making me want to hop out my seat like No Life Shack, if that's all written by a male writer, then she's E tier. However, let me tell you, if these were her lyrics, she'd be S tier, no fucking cap. Next up, we have Doja Cat. Doja Cat needs no narration from me. S tier. Lotto. Lotto has like one great song I absolutely fuck with and will not disrespect in the slightest. However, the more Lotto songs I listen to, the more she grows stale, putting herself in the same corner as like a Lakia. They actually sound pretty similar in flow sometimes. That's the problem. Lotto has so much to offer and so much more career in front of her, and I hope she blossoms into an S tier queen like I know she can. She literally has the potential. Iggy. Iggy needs no narration from me. C tier.
My dog stepped on a bee.
Coi Leray. Coi Leray is one of the wackest female rappers out. She has the charisma, she has the image, and even the fucking lineage. But she chooses to produce low-hitting bars, mid-sounding songs, and sometimes very incohesive tracks. She has potential to be better than her own father, and she's squandering it. Next up, we have Young M.A. Young M.A. got bars. She can rap, although she got a few tracks that, you know, make you wonder if that's true. Most of her discography is fucking heat, and she earned an A tier rating without a fucking doubt. Next up, we have Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott needs no. Snow the Product. Snow the Product is an absolute monster when it comes to spitting. For some reason, I hear allegedly she wrote for Nicki before. I don't know if it's true, or I could believe she had something, you know, something to offer rapping wise. She is absolutely no slouch in the female rap game whatsoever. Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion, the once most hated female rapper to me from yours truly. I listened to a few of Megan's tracks besides the one I reacted to, and she's a lyricist. She can rap. She is really good at it. Sometimes I think her flow is repetitive. Furthermore, certain times her bars fall flat or are like very average, and they're like the leading bar, if you get what I mean. Like, it's the punchline, and it makes me think crickets. However, overall, Megan is a force of her own, to be fair, to be honest. And on top of that, with the anime references, she is definitely good with me. A tier. Lex Bratcher. Lex Bratcher is a top tier female lyricist, and she deserves way more than she's getting. Joyner, he's the only real nigga out here. He heard Lex and went crazy, even put her on a remix. She is that nigga. This woman is danger. Just wait, she is coming. Top spot. One day for sure. I am 100% invested in Lex Bratcher. S tier. Glorilla. Glorilla just disappoints me. After F&F, I had high hopes. However, she just kind of showed she is a one-trick pony and a one-hit wonder. By that I mean repeating the same flow, recycling certain bars, and as of late using writers. Like, I think you could have been great and possibly still could be. However, right now you're getting a big old D from Review Hero, and that's no freaky. Out of respect for you and everyone on this tier list, I have to be accurate. You can do better. Ice Spice. Rico Nasty. Rico Nasty. She's an amazing lyricist. Although I don't feel like her songs hit that hard to me, she can definitely rap and definitely earns her spot here as an A-tier lyricist in the female rap community. Lizzo. Although I think she's the only person on here who doesn't necessarily belong on this tier list, when she does rap, she's pretty good. Definitely could be worse, definitely could be better too. Much harder hitting on top of that. However, she makes great music as a whole. I'd expect nothing less from that of my birthday twin. April 27th, Taurus, best sign ever, Chica. Chica can effortlessly own a track, paint you a beautiful portrait of the imagery she wishes to pass on through her lyrics, and just encapsulate you in her melody. Chica is not only a lyricist that pen can even rival like the greats, she has a unique sound and an enjoyable personality. Her music slaps. Lady London. Lady London is definitely up in the S tier, and if you don't know why, then I'll leave it to you to research. Cupcake. Cupcake is the definition of using the same wave that the female rappers are in that I talked about previously, but doing everything right. Sex bars are witty, hot, empowering, and very interesting. She adds all the sauce to the stale flavor like that every other woman who raps like this in this way does. She earns a very solid A tier. She is clearly on the way to an S because she's been real fucking quiet, so I expect some heat is coming soon. Hopefully. Big Drees. I just discovered Drees for myself not too long ago, and she has been nothing but a phenomenal lyricist, entertaining lyricist, in my personal opinion. She has it all. She's a hardcore rapper and could probably body any male rapper out right now. Deserves more attention. Love. Ashaniko. I hope I said that right. She as a musician is so fucking talented. It's ridiculous. The rapping skill that came from this woman was super fucking unexpected and welcome. I'll tell you that. I had to play 3 extra tracks because although her skill of rapping and lyricism is A tier, her song making skills are definitely professional pieces of work. And that concludes the female tier list. Take a look at it. Tell me what you guys think. Is there people I should have added? Is there people I should have took off? Let me know what y'all thought in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe. The flawless tier list. Remember that.
A Superman shouldn't stand this shit. Would you love me if I'm not this rich? Would you help me if my whole world flipped? Could you show me where the old love sits? Someone tell her who the fuck I is.